So what's up? So this one's gonna be about Trump talking about immigrants going to sanctuary cities. And my take is, well, then if that's the case, you really don't need Homeland Security. You really don't need to document anything if that's the case. You put yourself in a position where it's fair game. But then again, that's how people came to America in the first place. There was not all this documentation, all this thing. The bottom line was, and I liked the stories back in the day. If you can earn your money and you can earn your keep, you stay. You find a skill, you do something. So, you kind of like, well, yeah, basically it's because it comes down to that. There's going to be people that are going to always get the lower end of jobs and the low end of the pay, but they're willing to work, they're willing to do things. So, um, that's basically what it comes down to. It's a situation where, um, what are you willing to do to contribute to this country, to society? So, I ain't tripped. I mean, the bottom line is the black and white situation goes back to slavery. So reparations and everything. And America knows that it owes African Americans. So regardless who comes to this country, that they can use all the other side excuses they want. They're making hand over fist if they still have full ownership, which is in question with everything with China and so on and so forth. But the bottom line is this: you aren't going to turn away cheap labor, and you're not going to turn away buildings and so on and so forth because everybody ain't trying to do it. Let's be realistic. Most people that are born and bred in this country are pretty spoiled to the core because they don't really have to do certain type of jobs, and there are institutions that allow that mindset to transpire. Imagine if you had to rebuild this country. Think about that for a moment. Now, we're not going back to slavery. So somebody got to come in here and do something as far as like buildings and so on. So when I say that, you think about it, the history of this was really explored. So of course it was built on the labor of others because we know that you by and large, you're not going to get most people in this country who were born and bred here to refurbish or reinstall this place again. And so the contributions of people from many people from different cultures have built this country. African Americans primarily are the true natives of this country and have done the most, should be compensated. But that's another argument of the time. But when you bring in immigration, what have you, there's no more talk about walls. There's no more talk about this or that because bottom line is you want that bread. All right, so that's my take about the thought of more immigration, about the millions coming to America. And feel free to leave comments, hit the subscribe and the bell ring. That's a new video. I'm out.